Oneness. We're going to talk about oneness today. You know, people talk about becoming one with nature. You look behind me, there's a beautiful scene in a park, and there's wildlife, and there's just beauty, just incredible beauty. Oneness with that. Then, you know, the athlete. The athlete talks about the relationship of the power of being one with the ball and being able to hit that ball or catch that ball, be one with it. But Jesus revealed a secret in John 17, verse 22 through 23. It's an amazing conversation he's having. They call it a prayer, but he's having a dialogue with his Father, and he's praying for us. Yes, he just got done praying for the relationship of the disciples, and now he's praying for us today. 2,000 years ago, he was praying for us to have oneness. He revealed the secret of oneness, not only in John 17, but also in John 14, verse 20. Look it up. It talks about the power of him being in the Father, and the Father in him, and us in him, and us as we together. He says, we are one. We are one. Well, you also know in the scriptures he talked about, I'm not giving you words of my own, but I'm giving you what I hear the Father say. He said, I don't do these things that I do with the Father, and I see the Father do. Oneness. Oneness. The power of oneness is beyond any other level of understanding you and I could imagine, because back then, they couldn't even go into the Holy of Holies, if you know your history behind the temple. They could not get close to God. They had to have an extension through a high priest. What Jesus revealed in the secret of oneness is the power that he has given through our embodiment of the Holy Spirit that we ask for, that he paid for, that he brings and lives in us, that we then can remain as one with God. We can have dialogue with God just like Jesus was. He gave us that example. And the powerful, amazing thing is, can you imagine living your life apart once you've experienced it? If you've experienced it, put it in the comments. Yes, I have. You should do it with exuberation. But what happens is we lose consciousness of that. We lose the consciousness of oneness. He never leaves. He never forsakes us. That's what Hebrews 13 is all about. Verses 5 through 8, he never leaves us or forsakes us, but we lose consciousness. We lose awareness. Even though we're on the vine, we're not producing fruits because we're not allowing that oneness to flow through us, because we become us again. We become us. That's the ego in us. So today, become conscious of the oneness you have if you've accepted the Holy Spirit, if you've accepted Christ in your life, if you truly have had that oneness experience, even if it was just for a moment that you were conscious of it. Now become conscious of it. Become conscious. We are one, Jesus said. And he sits at the right hand of God, praying that very prayer each and every day for you and I. We are one, he says. I am in the Father, you and me, we are one. Enjoy your oneness today, and watch how your life expresses an incredibly different power, love, and all the other attributes of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your oneness. See you tomorrow. God willing.